All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for tapping in with your boy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And y'all see what we talking about today. People saying Bud hating for giving his opinion on Danny Garcia and Errol Spence. We're going to talk about possibly Bob Arum pulling his black magic out his hat and making Fury the franchise champion if he beats Wilder in the trilogy. Giving Dillian Whyte, the ultimate stiff arm, and also talk about Canelo next opponent. Courtney, I see you. Alex, Roberto, who who cares what you think, Alex? But I'll let you stay, you little hoe. Chris Way, salute. Let's speak on it, but don't forget to check out our sponsors today. The Health Blaze at thehealthblaze.com. They got 100% all natural products from lotion soaps, foot soap, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, and much, much more. Check them out. Use promo code GoodFella1Box. Get 18% off the 100% all natural products from lotion soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, and much, much more. Website www.thehealthblaze.com is in the description along with the promo code. And don't forget to check out cell phone buyers recyclers. They want to buy your phones, iPhones in particular. You hit that number on your screen. Their website and social media is in your description. They appraise it. They'll shoot you the cash. So they trying to buy phones, broke, working, old, whatever you got. Hit them up. Cell phones, recyclers, and buyers. The numbers on the screen. Also, social media links and website links in the description if that's more convenient. Don't forget you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Every video, the link is in the description. Also, we do have a Facebook group. Check that out. Want to make a donation? Cash App, PayPal description. Best way to donate is to share the video. So we got all those introductions and pleasantries out the way. People are saying that Bud is hating, saying Danny Garcia got a chance. They were saying the same thing when he said Sean Porter was going to be a tough fight for Errol Spence. When a lot of you marks out here was believing these fake ass Black Jesus prophets, y'all was believing that shit when, oh, he gonna knock out Sean Porter in 5. Sean Porter won't make it out of 8. Oh, he gonna dog Sean Porter out. This fight not gonna be competitive. Blase, blah, blase, this motherfucker went life and death without a car accident, without an excuse. He went life and death for Sean Porter. You know what it was? The same thing you got with Deontay Wilder. Well, Wilder, it was an excuse. Oh, Fury glove. Fury was on this. Oh, Fury spiked his water. It was every felonious excuse you can think in a book. And for Errol, it was, oh, he fought Sean Porter fight. Go back and look at history. Terence Crawford told him Sean Porter was not going to be an easy out. Was it Errol Spence's toughest fight to this day? Absolutely. It wasn't an easy fight. Same thing he's saying with Danny Garcia. He's been in the ring with Danny Garcia twice in the amateurs. Once a loss, once a win. So how is it hating for him and giving his synopsis? Well, Danny Garcia ain't beat nobody at welterweight, this, that, and the third. Who the fuck is Errol Spence beat? The only welterweight that you get respect for beating that can put you like over the hill, over the top is Terence Crawford, is Pacquiao, and really we could say if you lose to Pacquiao, you wasn't that good. He 41 fucking years old. Is a Errol Spence, was a Keith Thurman before he got defeated. So it ain't too many elite welterweights. We know Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, they're not elite. Some people don't believe Terence Crawford is elite. And then some people don't believe Errol Spence is elite. You know, they talk about who is this dude for? Who is Errol Spence for? Imagine if Terence Crawford went in there and went life and death with Mikey Garcia. Y'all be talking shit. Or went the full distance with Mikey Garcia. Let me better off say it. Y'all be talking, didn't even knock the motherfucker down. Rocky Martinez did that. Don't forget, Mikey didn't even go the whole 12 with Orlando Salido. Those are facts. He quit. Oh my no, Mikey, your nose. So, like I said, it's Danny Garcia, and he said it. He said everything that I've been saying. If and this is before the accident, if Earl stand there with Danny Garcia in exchange like he did with Sean Porter, he may be in trouble. He said, "Who knows what his health look like?" But I do know Danny Garcia can punch straight up and down. Lawrence Williams salute. Do Earl Spence got the skills that Mauricio Herrera got, Lamont Peterson got? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He says so Mikey drops. Well, we're gonna talk about dropping him, but he did. But he quit, in my opinion. Oh, Mikey, your nose. Quit. That's a fact. He found the way out. Let's not say quit. He found a way out, right? But that's nor here nor there. He did knock Mikey down, but knocked Sean Porter down with. So did Adrian Broner. So did Adrian Broner. You want a fucking cookie? So did Adrian Broner. I feel Julio Diaz beat fucking Sean Porter. You want a fucking cookie? You want a cookie? What was the excuse when he didn't knock out Mikey? Oh, I didn't try to hurt him. I was weight drained. I was in the fucking sauna an hour before the fight. You give me an excuse that Bud gave you for what happened in the fight. Give me an excuse where Bud came up with an excuse why he didn't stop somebody. But it's not about that. He's hating on him by saying DSG got a chance. Somebody that he shared the square circle with. Somebody that dogged him out, right? In his interest, his best interest is for Errol Spence to win. Because Danny Garcia, after this fight, he said he moving up. And I assume that's believing he won't get a Pacquiao fight. So Danny Garcia, as much as they talking, because Daddy called him Kobe 2K fan, a nappy hit a nigga. Oh, put $1 million up. You broke. I bet Danny knock your ass. Put $1 million. As much shit as they talk, Angel and Danny never committed to take the fight. They got a call. Sean got a call. Keith got a call. Earl got a call. See, they try to put this narrative that this guy don't want to fight nobody. But all them niggas got a call. But the difference is, he moved like a real nigga. He not gonna pull nobody whole card unless he got to. Or unless somebody hop on his Instagram or do what Bernie did. That ain't just how he move. He ain't no hoe ass nigga like them. He gave them an offer. They don't want to fight. What else can he do about it? What you want him to go do? Fuck one of their mamas and make them fight? Spit in their face? Throw a cup of piss on their face? These pussies still wouldn't fight. We know it. It's a proven fact. Danny Garcia temporarily retired to avoid fighting Errol Spence and Sean Porter. Tell me when I'm lying. It's a proven fact that he took the year off, basically. It's a proven fact that I've got footage. Sean Porter, after he beat Granados, he has said, I have no interest in fighting Errol Spence. The only people I want to fight, paraphrasing, is Keith Thurman and who he said, Danny Garcia. That's a proven fact. Keith Thurman. Errol Spence, my belly is not full, but it got room for more food. But right now, Errol Spence is not in my immediate future. What are you talking about? Show me one nigga that said, I sent the offer to Bud and Bud ducked it. Show me one. Show me one. Show me one. Can't. Errol Spence, I want to fight Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao say, hello, Al, hear me? I know Errol Spence got to I know Errol Spence got into an accident, but I want to fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence. Errol Spence say, no. He said no. He said, Al Hammond, could you ask Errol Spence again? I want to really fight Errol Spence now. I did want to fight him after Sean Porter, but right now the car accident looked pretty bad. He flip, flop, flip, boom, boom. I see him fall out the roof. Oh, he says no. Eddie, you're out to fight Mikey on the zone. Eddie, come on, man. Come on, man. We talk about facts. What Troy King say? Bars, nigga. Bars. That's another nigga I listen to. Because he know what he talking about. Come on, man. We know what we saying, bro. How you hating on a nigga by saying that another dude might give him problems? How? And this nigga just so happened to fly out of a car. Come on, man. Y'all boxing dudes are some weird dudes. Hey, just tell Earl next time you see him in an autograph sign to whip his dick out so he can put your mouth on it. Real talk. Because that's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to gargle that dude's balls. Yo, he hating on him. Ain't no way. And Danny Garcia get in there and give him a tough fight to beat him. Come, well, Errol just got out of a car accident. Oh, Danny Garcia fist wasn't all the way in the glove. Oh, Danny Garcia had to be on some type of Coke and orange juice mix. He had to be on the pads. You see how Danny Garcia arm was ripped? He ain't never had abs. Oh, Danny Garcia, ain't no way. Danny Garcia came in, his taper was 2 inches high. Oh, he got 6 toes. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You see how Angel, you see how Angel tipped that water in his mouth? I seen a little blue in that water. Water ain't that blue. Water ain't that blue. That wasn't Nevada State Athletic Commission Aquafina water. That was something different in the water. That was that ooh shit that turned the turtles into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm telling you, bro. Everybody become a fucking expert. Look, his glove was 10% out the glove. Come on, his fist was 10% out the glove. Knick knack paddywhack. Malcolm X said sit in the back. They're gonna start coming up with excuses. Oh, you see his jaw? See, I told y'all in the interviews, Errol wasn't 100% healthy. Come on, Danny Garcia said, don't get in the ring if you ain't 100%. And if it ain't for that, then I get to this. Well, Danny Garcia did more than Bud. Who was he beat? That's on Danny Garcia level. See, I'm telling you, Danny Garcia do Bud the same. Come on, man. This nigga giving his opinion. It's an opinion that a lot of people share. Coming off a car accident, fighting a dude like Danny Garcia. He's the heaviest puncher that Errol Spence fought. He may be the strongest welterweight Errol Spence has fought. He's definitely the best counterpuncher Errol Spence has fought. And you know what? Errol Spence ain't even the top athlete at the welterweight division. Crawford is more athletic. Sean is more athletic. Keith is more athletic. And a 41-year-old Manny Pacquiao is more athletic than Errol Spence. Tell me when I'm lying. That's a fact. You can make a case that Errol Spence is probably not a top 5 athlete. He's definitely not a slick fighter. He's definitely not a defensive fighter. He got a good high guard and he can pick, but he ain't moving his head. He can't do what Herrera did to him. So that's what I'm saying. He's not going to get on his toes and stick and move like that. Like Herrera, he probably can't even do it how Peterson did it. But if he do stick and move and use his reach and keep his jab down Danny Garcia's throat, he got a chance. But Bud say like I said, if he fight Danny like he did Sean, he gonna give Danny an opportunity to open him up. That's all we saying. I understand if Errol Spence is 100% healthy, he's the favorite. But I always said that I never understood why Danny Garcia shied away from this fight. Sean Porter was a worse matchup for him. Keith Thurman was a worse matchup for him. Just because they were too athletic, too shifty, too fast, too slick for him. Errol Spence not. Benjamin Foe, salute. Jay Wood, Charlie, I see you. He not. Errol Spence ain't getting on his toes. Errol Spence ain't moving. He ain't fainting. He ain't slipping. He ain't dipping. He ain't gonna dance around. That's good for Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia got somebody that's not gonna be a shifty and fluid and slick and fast like Sean and Keith Thurman. This is a great matchup for him. And if he don't win, it's time to hang him up. Given them circumstances. This is last stance. This is last stance. He said Spence can do how Guerrero did, put up a decent fight to Danny Garcia get tired. And, hold up. Excuse me. Like I said before, all Spence got to do is use his lane. Set a good pace. And Danny tends to open his mouth and get tired down the stretch. But I do think you're going to get the best Danny Garcia possible. Straight up and down. You're getting a desperate Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Who? Oh, yeah, you can get out of here, too. You can get out of here, too. He out of here. Look how quick we get niggas out of here. Look how we getting people out of here. Go back to Champ Side weak-ass channel. Go back to Ego weak-ass channel. Go take that shit over here. Look at him. That's a nigga with a wrench just got Charlie Womp. That's what I'm going to call it now. Shout out to Charlie. That's a nigga with a wrench that got. We ain't condoning that sucker, loser, dummy, box community shit over here. We about bars. We up ours. He the same piss. He the same dream chaser, CJ. He the same pussy ass nigga. He the same pussy ass nigga that's out here using them excuses for Wilder. Oh, his glove wasn't in. Oh, Fury had a taper on the side. On chair side, I'ma send you $5. Read my comment. Oh, Negro, I'ma send you $5. Read my comment. I'm from New Orleans. I can't believe Champside ain't riding for New Orleans. I'm from the 504, Wody. Shut the fuck up, pussy. We ain't got no time for them pussy ass fans. Cool man said, man, salute. I answer questions at the end. Same ass pussy ass niggas, man. We clean the house. We clean the house. Straight me down. We clean the house. We don't need no whole ass niggas up in here, bro. If you legitimately ain't a boxing fan and you dick suck any fighter, right now it's time to leave the building. Right now it's time to leave the building. Just go ahead and unsubscribe. Go ahead and unsubscribe because y'all was the same whole ass niggas that was saying Sean Porter don't have a chance. Ain't them the same whole ass niggas? Oh, he gonna knock Sean out in 5. Oh, he gonna dog Sean. Oh, Sean is just in shape athlete. After the fight, all of a sudden, Kenny Porter, everybody's favorite daddy. Oh, Sean put up a hell of a fight. Sean is elite. Come on, man. Come on, man. Go on get you a cup of that Deontay Wilder spike water. Go on get you a cup of that spike water. Go on there and tell Tyson Fury to piss in the cup for you so you can drink it. You know what I'm saying? If Wilder and Errol Spence losing the same year, a lot of you niggas, man, gonna be on suicide watch. A lot of you gonna be sitting on a lot of you niggas gonna be sitting on Eddie Hearn fucking lap talking about Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? And I see the hate that they got for Shakur Stevenson already. You see how they bring up Shakur Stevenson hitting that girl in Miami in the street fight, but they don't bring up all the shit Tank did? Just letting you know right then and there. Ain't no united blackness in boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these foo-foo niggas that y'all listen to be shitting on Clarissa. But y'all ignore that. Y'all ignore that. Come on, man. These niggas show you who they is every day. Bobby Smitty said Porter took away Spence's ability to dig to the body. A little bit. Spence will still touch him to the body a bit. Spence can't hit him. He can't hit a moving target. I've been telling y'all niggas that. If you sit in front of Spence, he gonna kill you as a welterweight. Straight up and down. If you sit in front of Spence, he gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna kill you. Depending on who you is. Sean Porter didn't sit in front of Spence. Sean Porter used angles, and sometimes he got trapped on the ropes. He got trapped on the ropes. He didn't know where to go. Errol was able to touch him to the body, slow him down a little bit. That was a fact. Anytime he was in the middle of that ring, he was getting ate to death. He was getting ate up to death. His jab couldn't keep Sean on the outside. His jab was non-existent a lot of that fight until he got Sean in a position where he can land. Sean just ain't he ain't got no clean. He don't get his punches off clean. Miss Fufu fighting Mel. Who's Miss Fufu? Who Miss Fufu? I want to see Clarissa fight all girl. What's her name? The other black chick. I forget her name. She from Oakland. Anytime Spence go to the body, Danny gonna hit him with that. And people just think, and I'm not a big Danny Garcia fan at 47, but I'm looking, and I can check off a Cruz. I'm just looking at what I can check off that he'll be the biggest puncher that him or Spence have ever faced. Raquel Miller, her name. That's why I want to see her fight. Danny, the biggest, best puncher. He the best counter puncher he faced. You know what I'm saying? And he might have the best chin. If he stopped Danny Garcia, that'd be the biggest statement made in the welterweight division. If he stopped Danny Garcia, I'll look at him a lot different. because that haven't been done before. I ain't never seen Danny hit the canvas. So he fighting a desperate fighter with a good counter punch, good punching power, good chin, durable. You know, and the thing about Danny, people talking about his left hook, his counter left, he got a good counter right hand. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be an interesting fight. Styles make fights. And when you talk about him might raise his game up, because it might be, according to him, it's his last fight at 47. Errol can't do what Lamont did, bro. His feet ain't good enough to do what Lamont did. Straight up and down. He got the length, but he ain't got that skill set that Lamont got that night. He ain't got that skill set, man. Even though Lamont wasn't on the balls of his toes, but he can do something similar to Lamont Peterson. But Lamont still was pretty much just crawling out his prime there. He was pushing up the look. He was killing Danny with angles. He was more athletic, you know, than Errol was. He was just more athletic at that point, you know. But what Errol can do is just keep distance, stick and move. Stick and move. That's all you gotta be. Danny Garcia's lateral movement. But the problem is Errol ain't fast. He got good speed, but he not elite fast. He not even Peterson fast to me. But everybody just think that a nigga that fly out the roof of a car is gonna recover like that. Anybody that's seen him do his interviews, it's not a good idea to come back this year. And it's just gonna be built-in excuses. But for Danny Garcia, he gonna be a legend no matter how. Do you understand the years between Spence and Lamont, and between Danny and Lamont and Spence? I'm not even gonna explain it. Go look how inactive Lamont Peterson was before he fought Errol Spence. JA, go look how inactive he was. The Danny Garcia Peterson fight and the Spence and Peterson fight is two different Lamont Petersons. It's two different Lamont Petersons. Lamont Peterson had a 3-year layoff, and I think he fought once before fighting Errol Spence. That's not the same Lamont Peterson. Straight up and down. You can't use that as a barometer what Danny did versus Lamont versus Errol did Lamont. Look at the years. That was a good, impressive victory, but he wasn't the first to knock out Lamont Peterson. Matisse iced him. He was out before he took that 11-month layoff. The fight he fought before Spence, he was out for 3 years. He was out for 3 years, I believe. I just looked at that. And for Errol Spence, he still said he got to get a third post in his mouth. He got to get a third post in his mouth. So he ain't even cleared the spar. Danny Garcia been training. I wouldn't take the fight. I would go fight somebody who can't punch. Francisco Salute. And then after that, he got to fight the IBF mandatory. So, you know, everybody gonna have the excuse. Everything I say now, motherfuckers gonna be using it as an excuse if you lose. Straight up and down. I know how it was. Everything I said before the Tyson Fury Wilder fight, I rolled with Wilder. I thought Wilder would have did something, and I was wrong. But I told these motherfuckers, I said that white boy can get the knockout. He hurt Wilder on several occasions. Oh, you tripping, you crazy, CJ. Whoop-de-whoop. All of a sudden, here come all the excuses in the book. Here come the excuses in the book. I told you niggas what was going to happen. Yeah, Garcia in the Hall of Fame to me. I put Garcia in the Hall of Fame. I would. I mean, it ain't hard to be in the Hall of Fame, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I used to like Danny Garcia. He beat Peterson. He beat Morales. He wasn't favored to beat Morales neither the first time, I don't believe. And people talking about, oh, he beat an old down Morales. Go watch Morales versus Madonna. I believe that fight happened before Danny. I know it did, but I'm going to double check. Motherfuckers talking about, oh, Morales didn't have shit left in the tank. Bullshit. I can just tell people don't watch boxing. Hold on. Yes. Almost a year before that. And he also just had beat Pablo Cesar Cano, who just knocked out Jorge Linares. But he had a tough fight. Majority decision loss to Marcos Maidana in 2011, May 9th. He fought Cano later that year in September. Then he fought Danny Garcia in Houston for the vacant WBC lightweight title, super lightweight title, March 24th, 2012. I watched that fight. I followed Danny Garcia from when he fought Ashley Theophane all the way through his career. They was trying to give Maidana another belt. He said Kano lost to Paulie as well. They was trying to give Maidana another belt. I mean Morales another belt. I'm telling you, that's probably one of the best fights you've never seen. If you haven't seen it, Morales and Maidana was an absolute war. Morales was dogging Maidana with one eye. He had one eye. He had one eye giving Maidana the fucking business. You telling me that dude was done? That nigga wasn't done. They were saying Danny Garcia was an offering. They didn't expect Danny Garcia to beat Eric Morales. They didn't expect him to beat Amir Khan. They wasn't. Danny Garcia, take it for somebody that watch boxing. Go watch Morales and Maidana if you can find that fight. You're gonna thank me. It's probably one of the best fights you've never seen. But the dudes that Danny Garcia lost to at welterweight are a totally different skill set than Errol Spence. Straight up and down. And motherfuckers don't understand that. Errol Spence is not twitchy at all. When he move up, he gonna have a lot of problems. Because he don't have no speed. For real. When you move up, a lot of dudes able to be bigger guys with speed and intellect. That's why he started off at 54 and came to 47. He don't have the skill to hang. He would be sleeping just on his neck like a toddler in nap time, like Erickson Lubin was had he stayed at 54. You could tell me the nigga sparred with heavyweights. He sparred with junior middleweights, You could tell me he sparred with super heavyweights. That shit don't mean nothing. You like Spence to win? That's on you. I'm betting with Danny Garcia, but I ain't picking on. I'm putting my bread on Danny. The more you niggas put your money on Errol, the more better odds I'm gonna get. Because I'm telling you, this was a bad matchup. Excuse me, this was a good matchup from Danny without the motherfucking the accident. It was a great matchup for Danny Garcia. Great. It's even better if he can drag that nigga into a war. Junior middleweight. It's even better. I like Spence to beat. He don't have that much speed to beat this man with. I'm telling you that right now. He don't have that much speed to beat him with. And the skill level ain't it ain't even a gap there. Danny's just as skilled as him. The difference is this. Errol Spence arm length and Errol Spence's ability to keep his jab. That's gonna be the difference. His arm length, his jab. All you gotta do is stay on the outside and stick and move. That's it. He ain't gotta be the most slickest, fleet-of-foot mover. All you gotta do is stick and move and use the ring. Danny can't cut the ring off. He keep it simple. If he keep it simple, I say he'll win. If he keep it simple, keep the jab out there, and keep his hands up, he can beat this motherfucker easy. But if Danny able to drag him into a war, and this is if he healthy, I don't believe the fight gonna happen this year. I've been said that. It's my opinion. He said middleweight Spence weighed in at 50. Okay, I didn't know that. Good look. So if he able to keep the distance between them, he can win. It's just a simple game plan for Errol Spence. When healthy, it's very, very simple. Because then he can't cut that ring off. Base too narrow. All he gotta do is do what he did versus Mikey. I think he got same arm length as Mikey. He ain't drinking. Not right now. Ain't nothing open to drink. Well, Texas is open. He ain't drinking. Got another baby on the way though. I'm telling you, that's a bad matchup. Especially coming off a car accident. I like him to win January 25th. I like them. I wouldn't bet again. I wouldn't bet on Danny then, but everything that's going on, give me Danny Garcia. If Spence can move like AJ when he fought, yeah, if he can box like that, then it won't be sexy, but it's a win. Now, if you talking about him fighting Keith Thurman, you talking about him fighting Keith Thurman. I don't know what's left of Keith Thurman, to be honest. If Keith Thurman was what he was before, that's a tough fight for Errol Spence. It's just gonna boil down to him touching Keith to the body. That's it. If Keith able to stick and move, that's a fight I still want to see. I still want to see Keith and Errol Spence. Like I said, I ain't knocking that. That'd be a good fight. That'd be a good fight. I think Keith. Keith. That's hard to tell. I think Keith might be a bigger puncher than Danny. I would say so. I would say Keith probably a bigger puncher. So that'd be an interesting fight. That'd be an interesting fight. I'm still interested in that. I don't know how many people interested in that fight still, but that still interests me. You know what I'm saying? That's a southpaw. Keith kind of switch a little bit too. A lot of people don't notice. Keith will switch every now and again. You know, with Earl having a high guard, that's a fight I would like to see. If I didn't get the Crawford fight, which I feel like I'm not gonna get, I would take Keith Thurman Earl as a supplement. That's something that I would consider going to. I still think that's a great matchup. That fight, unless somebody get injured, has no way to disappoint. This Danny Garcia, they all underestimate this Danny Garcia last stands, and everybody just thinking Errol Spence is 100%. He not. Y'all think the nigga gonna crack his neck and get up and sing Jesus Walks, and it ain't gonna happen that way. They don't. They can say everything they want to say right now, as far as how you doing, hitting the pass and running, ain't the same as getting hit and sparring. So I'm of the belief that fight ain't gonna happen this year. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he gonna fight Danny this year. That's just my opinion. I don't think I don't when he come out, if he get out of training camp, he good. I just don't see it happening. Just the way he talking, it don't look like he in the 160s neither. Why he talking, the way his jaw look. I don't think he coming back this year. Bernardo, salute. But everybody got their opinion. I don't think Kid coming back this year. Porter hurt him to the body bad after the second round. Keith was looking bad on the stool. Keith always getting hurt to the damn body. I still want mine. Stylistically wise, Ponytail and Spence, that's a great fight. Now, if you into high class boxing, the best fight as far as the technical is probably gonna be Spence and Thurman and Bud. That's probably gonna be the best fight from a tactician standpoint. A lot of thinking, a lot of chess move. Only reason I would give Bud the edge is because he don't load up on his punches like Keith. If Keith stop loading up and using straight punches, Keith would be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? He'd be a dangerous fighter. But Keith load up on his shot. That's why Keith. You ever watch Keith hit the bag? You can see why he hurt his hands and his elbows. You know what I'm saying? He just be winging shit. But Earl, y'all know how I feel what Bud gonna do to his ass. I already know the outcome of that one. I ain't the only one. Sam Watson know, Tim Smith know, Al Heyman know. We know how that's gonna end. It's gonna end. Y'all think he was picking up his teeth after that fucking car accident? He's gonna be picking up his teeth, his balls, his ears. He's gonna be like Mr. Potato Head. Bud gonna beat that ass. I'm telling y'all, it's a different dude right there. I think Keith got a better chance of beating Bud than Errol do. It's just all about styles. Let's talk about Dillian. Niggas laughing. Told y'all. It's the reason why Errol Spence hiding at 54. Hiding at 47. He beat Erickson Lupin right now. That motherfucker Ben got put to sleep. Errol Spence probably have a good 2 or 3 losses on his resume, fucking with Trout, Hurd, Lara, and Gulo, Canelo, Andrade. Come on, he ain't even in the same class. Cold Cloud might have gave him some work too. He probably would have beat Cold Cloud. That Cold Cloud gave everybody good work. Niggas in here like who is Cold Cloud? Let me Google Cold Cut. Let me Google Cold Cut. Shit, nigga, Subway gonna come up. I forgot Selecki was at 54. Willie Nelson was at 54. Castanos, Michael Sword. Hell yeah. My ass would have ran a 47 too. Shit. Lions, Tigers, Bears. Oh my. Gorillas, apes. That was a fucking gorilla party, nigga. Shit. Errol Spence, man, Errol Spence be a journeyman at 54 fucking with them niggas up there. That nigga did the right idea. I can do magic. I can do a trick or two. 147. That nigga said, that nigga, I ain't mad at that nigga, man. I'll go down to 47 too, nigga. Shit. Austin Trout would have gave that nigga some work. Real talk, he gave some work to them Charlo twins too. That's where the southpaw issue started off from all. But not, man, I'm taking Errol Spence. Stop with that Adama shit. Y'all just won't let him die, will y'all? Y'all just love some Carlos Adames, bro. Him or Goldsvik. Now all of a sudden it's Beevil. Don't worry, Perturb. I'm gonna go to that fight. If that shit in America, I'm gonna go to that. If they allow fans. If Beevil and Perturbia fight, I'm gonna go to that. Y'all gonna learn to put some respect on Better Beev name, bro. Y'all gonna put some respect. Facts tell him in Mad Dog. So y'all gonna put some respect on Better Beev. I don't know why I don't like Arthur Better Beev. How can you not like him? Some of you niggas like Golovkin and don't like Better Beev. Better Beev want all the smoke. White smoke, black smoke, orange smoke, clear smoke, water smoke. He gonna beat the shit out of Beaver. He gonna beat the shit out of Beaver. Come on, man. I told y'all, man, CJ, he ain't gonna beat Gosvick. He ain't gonna beat the shit out of Canelo, bro. He gonna beat the shit out of Canelo. He gonna beat the hell out of Canelo. Canelo gonna try to get that nigga to go to 165. Catch weight. Nobody. He beat Usyk ass too. I didn't know he had knocked out Gosvick in amateurs, they said. That motherfucker is a problem. He is a problem. That's one Eastern European nigga I co-sign. Him and Dmitry Pirog. I co-sign them two. Better Beev will fuck you up. Bar none. He is the best at 175. Not Marcus Brown, not John Pascal, not Kovalev, not motherfucking. I like Elder Alvarez too. Not Jesse Hart. You know, he is the best. He is one of the best 5 fighters in boxing. That's just my opinion. You know, when he beat Gosvick, it was all these excuses and everybody ran the Beeble. It's hard for real true fighters to get their credit, bro. Fight now is about fanboyism. That's it. That's what boxing is about now. Boxing is about, man, Zurdo Ramirez don't want no smoke. He brought the box contract out from Top Rank. He could be fighting Beeble next or in the near future. It's all about fanboyism. It's not about like dude. Once you prove something as a fighter, and you prove you can fuck somebody a fan favorite up or beat somebody they say you couldn't beat, all of a sudden they go get another guy. It's just certain dudes that's gonna be on the Mayweather. That's what I call it, the Mayweather list. When Mayweather beat somebody, they created another person. When he beat that person, they created another person. Mayweather, Ward, Crawford, Better Beev. It's a lot of guys throughout history that necessarily wasn't fan favorites. You know what I'm saying? A Pacquiao can lose and scrape his elbow and people gonna help him get up, heal his wound, and encourage him to come back. But when you are Andre Ward, a Floyd Mayweather, a Berturbia, a Terence Crawford, a Clarissa Shields, a Deontay Wilder, when you on the Mayweather list, that's what I'm gonna call it. And there may have been some fighters that dealt with that before that. Muhammad Ali was another guy that dealt with shit like that. When he beat Sonny, then it was somebody. It was Joe. It was George. It needs to keep going on and on. When you on the Mayweather list, you know what I'm saying? You never gonna get your flowers until it's over with. That's it. You never gonna get your flowers. You gonna be Ali. People think that Ali was the way the movie made it seem that Ali was the man of the people, and people love Ali. That's the brothers and the sisters love Ali. But for every one of them, it was two or three people outside of that, outside of that ethnic group that hated him. Why do you think they tried to beat him outside the ring with the army situation? Even though his IQ wasn't high enough. That's just the guy on it. It's certain people, even Kovalev, people like Kovalev and they believed in Kovalev. No matter what the baggage came with Kovalev, as far as the racism came out, the vodka, people it's hard. It ain't really nothing you can do to be on the Sugar Ray Leonard list. That's what that's called, the Ray Leonard list. No matter what Ray Leonard got caught doing, no matter how much bullshit he did in his life, womanizing, whatever else he had going on, people just like Ray Leonard. Ray Leonard can do whatever. Tiger Woods was one of those dudes as well too. Some people the Olympics used to build a lot of people profile up. AJ on the Ray Leonard list. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury wasn't always on that list, but now that he beat Wilder and people starting to praise him for that. So you got certain dudes that's gonna have built-in fan bases. Gervonta Tank Davis is on that list. You got some dudes that's just gonna be the villain. You got some dudes that may not necessarily want to wear the black hat, but they wearing the black hat. Even though they went outside, they went home and they put on the fucking Yankee hat. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, it turned into a black hat. It's not necessarily a white, black, or whatever thing. It's a lot of white black people that like Kovalev that came through my chat. He'll beat that dude ass, the dude that Tony Bellew knocked out. You feel me? And I like that dude, one of my favorite cruiserweights. But you just gotta embrace your role. Don't fight the black hat. You don't have to please, but you gotta accept it. And when you retire, they're gonna do a documentary on you, or they're gonna do an HBO doc on you, or they're gonna do an E60 doc on you, or whatever they're doing, the DAZN doc on you. They're gonna do a doc. Shout out to Johnny Salute. They're gonna do a doc on you and tell you how great you was, but they couldn't give you your flowers while you was here. That's it. There's certain dudes that's gonna get their flowers while they're here. It's gonna be dudes that's gonna be on the Pacquiao list with AJ and them. And it's gonna be certain dudes that's just gonna get their flower when they dead 6 feet deep, or they old and jittery and twitching. You can't control. You can go out there and be the most likable guy. You can sign autographs all day. You can give hugs all day. You can kiss babies all day. But when the media and the public determine you to be the black hat wearer, that's what you gotta be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be. You gotta wait till you like Larry Holmes and sitting here for people to give your give your packaging. When Mayweather old and he like looking like his father with his hair falling out, motherfuckers gonna tell you how good Floyd was. Ali, don't believe the bullshit. Throwing eggs, bananas, crackers, and all types of shit at Ali. Until Ali started shaking, they ain't tell you how great Ali was. Just certain motherfuckers like that. You get that in all sports. Embrace it. The villain win in everyday life anyway. You know what I'm saying? The good guy don't never win. The good guy finish last. That's how you know Hollywood a joke with they happy endings. If Hollywood wanted to be real, they have a lot of dark endings that we can relate to, because that's what we relate to. Small guy don't win. Ain't no Robin Hood coming. But let's talk about Tyson Fury. I guess Bob, he done made the rounds, right? And this motherfucker Bob Arum, he look rough as hell, bro. Like, damn, Bob, your wife don't know how to use the clippers and no shit like that, man. I stay cutting my own shit. I think I'm gonna keep cutting my own shit for a while. Bob out here looking like a caveman, but he basically gonna pull his black magic. If Deontay lose again, he gonna get Tyson Fury elevated to franchise champion so they can bypass Dillian Whyte and go into an AJ fight. The only issue he got there is they got to make Usyk step aside, because Usyk is a secondary mandatory through the WBO. But then again, Can't you just have AJ drop the WBO belt? Because I don't consider the franchise belt for undisputed. Because you can't win it or you can't lose it. So if Lomachenko loses to T.O. can't win the franchise belt. Loma still retains it. So if you can't lose it, then how is it an actual belt? It's the $1 million question. But Dillian Whyte is getting fucked 5,000 ways, and I like it. Okay? I like it, Dillian. I like the way they running the train on your homo ass. He gonna be crying like a bitch with his regular belt. So I like it. All that shit talking that he was doing, all the drug abusing, the PD test lose, the feeling ass, I like it. Because all Dillian Whyte want to do is fight motherfuckers coming off a loss. Now, I do agree with a lot of people saying Deontay should have just fought him. And knocked. I never understood why Al Heyman didn't make that fight. To me, that was just stupid. They should have made that fight. And Wilder should have knocked Dillian Whyte out. Dillian Whyte ain't shit. We all can agree. Dillian Whyte is a poor man's fucking Deontay Wilder. So Dillian Whyte gonna keep that silver or bronze WBC belt, and they're gonna elevate Tyson Fury so he can fight AJ. And Dillian Whyte do got a gripe. But you know what, Dillian Whyte? You gotta step out the UK. You gotta let these motherfuckers know what time it is. If I'm Dillian Whyte, I do a Riddick Bowe. As soon as they announce that shit, he elevated, I throw that shit in the trash can. But one thing I will say about the WBC franchise champion is that it's always a black person, no matter if he's Jamaican descent in the UK like Dillian Whyte, black from the Bay Area like Devin Haney, or black from Houston, Texas like Jamal Charlo. It's always a black person that get fucked because of the WBC franchise champion. We can agree on that one. It's always a black fighter who get the shit end of the stick on the WBC. Name me a white boy or Eastern European or shit. Name me somebody else, a Mexican or a Puerto Rican. There ain't too many of them around no more. I don't know what happened. Felix Verdejo, I had high hopes for him, and a lot of other brothers did too. Or a dude from Nicaragua, all right? Dude from Australia. Name me somebody that's been fucked by the WBC champion other than black people. Name me somebody. You can't. The WBC champion hasn't benefited one black person out there in boxing. It hasn't benefited one Cuban, one Dominican. They blacks, if they like it or not. It hasn't benefited one Jamaican. Yes, Sergio Martinez got trashed by Chavez with the WBC. I remember that shit, man. Chavez was the most disrespectful dude to boxing. Well, he fighting out of Houston. So name me. I mean, we all love to hate Dillian Whyte, right? He talk all this jibber, but be honest, man. Him, Charlo, and Devin Haney all been fucked by the WBC champion. WBC belt sanction. And they ain't giving shit to the hood. And it's time for black people to unite in boxing and throw that belt away. You know what I'm saying? It'll just keep, and you can't win it. It's nothing that Charlo can fight Canelo and get it. It's nothing that Devin can do to fight Loma and beat him and get it. Dillian Whyte can't fight the winner of Fury AJ and get that belt. You can't win it. Just as the NFL players trying to grow a backbone right now, the black boxers need to get grow a backbone and trash that belt. It shouldn't have had to come to George Floyd dying, okay, for Francois to get our belt back. Everybody got these fake white sympathy tears for black people right now. Everybody is sympathizing with us. They ain't never sympathized with us before. Over 300 years of oppression. An entire decade going into a new decade of black people getting killed by people that hate us, by the police, and none of them doing real time. Now everybody, it's kind of like it's kind of like the kid that get picked on at school and get bullied that bad, and the principal say, "Oh, y'all got to treat them right," and everybody want to be nice. I don't want your fake sympathy. All I do is want you to teach your kids not to hate us, because racism and placism is something that's nobody's born with. If a kid is racist, their parents is racist, straight up and down. So the WBC, I'd have told them to stick that fucking WBC belt where it don't shine. She failed the test months ago. Why does it have to take a string of innocent black people to die for me to get my belt back? Why? Why you just couldn't do the right thing without being pressured? Come on. But like I said before, people say, "Oh, why you don't want to interview with these?" I don't want to interview because the whole thing is a sham. I don't want to be around a weak-minded individual. All these dudes are strong, strong legs, strong, strong boxing mind. I don't have an issue with that. But I don't want to be around people that you got to be politically correct and they won't stand up for themselves. They don't have no individuality, all puppets. I don't want to be around that. Because what I got to say ain't easy to digest. It ain't easy to break down. It's complex. If people don't like my opinion, I don't care. I ain't here to get likes. I don't care what nobody got to say. Oh, you hate on him. Fuck you. Sean, Kelly in the house. I don't care. I'm not here for you to like me. I'm not here to stroke your ego and let you know what you need to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. But straight up and down, man. As a black man, I'm tired of seeing us getting fucked by the WBC. And when is they gonna wake up? How many times they threaten to strip Wilder over comments? Tyson Fury talking about hookers and smoking crack and sniffing coke off of bitch titties, and he married. They ain't gonna threaten him. Come on, straight up and down. But people don't want to talk about the tough shit. They don't want to lose access. Fighters don't want to talk about the tough shit. They don't want to get whiteballed. WBC, we be crooks. They took all this money off the strength of black fighter. Who the WBC champions in America? Jamal got one belt. Who else you got? Gary Russell got a belt. Shit, there ain't that many champions I can think of. Errol got a belt. Other Charlo got a belt. Just stick to them. How many times they ever gave something back to the community? How many times they ever had a food drive in Alabama, in Tuscaloosa? Every time they went up the border and went to Houston and had a food drive or had a giveaway. When they with Devin Haney, when he went up to the Bay Area and did something with Devin Haney and gave shit back to the hood, never. They take our money and they spend it with their people. Same thing with Chinese people. They take our money and they go back to Chinese people. They spend their money. They don't spend their money in the hood. They make their money in the hood, but they don't spend it in the hood. Same thing with the Arabs. They keep their money in the same loop. Same thing with the Jewish and the Amish. We the only ones that go here and do this with the other communities. They won't even do that to us. But none of these dudes is strong enough to stand up. Ali was an anomaly. But it's a third brother who been fucked by the WBC. Like it or not, I don't like what they doing to Dillian Whyte. Not on this one. Even if it was Wilder, I would still say something. I don't like this. When is a Mexican gonna be on the bad side of the WBC champion? Franchise champion. When is a Eastern European gonna be on the bad side? You know what I'm saying? It seems like the Cubans, Dominicans, the blacks, we get treated the worst in boxing. We got a whole different fucking. We got to climb Mount Everest. They get to climb fucking hill. Jerry Rice get to climb up. That shit ain't fair. But we ain't got nobody. We ain't got no leadership in boxing. Floyd supposed to be leading us out of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He supposed to be on. He supposed to be our mouthpiece on the behalf. The connector to the WBC. But they gonna keep fucking us, man. Until these dudes take a stand. All black fighters should lead the WBC rankings to see what happens. Tradition is meant to be broken. Tradition is meant to be broken. You know what I'm saying? And many times they threaten to strip Wilder. Canelo failed the drug test. They put him a slap on the wrist. I'm just keeping it 100. If Deontay failed the drug test, he still would be suspended. They'd ban him from boxing. Margarito put some shit in his raps. You know what I'm saying? Took Cotto Prime in one night. He got caught with raps and Shane with his first Shane Mosley. That shit didn't really stop none for his career at all. The coach should have been banned. All that shit, man. They got the selecting process, dog. Boxing is a dirty game, man. A lot of y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to wake up. Ain't no more shucking and jiving and buck dancing and raccooning. It's a dirty game. A lot of these dudes need to wake up and take control of it. This is square biz right here, man. But let me know when somebody black get elevated to super champion. But yeah, Canelo. Talk about Canelo briefly, and I'll open up the Q&A. But they talking about Anthony Direll and shit. But didn't I tell you dudes that the Derevianchenko shit was cap? Why would he fight Derevianchenko after he ducked him and gave up his belt? That's what happened. It wasn't that Derevianchenko was turning down offers. Golden Boy never wanted Canelo to take that fight. So they created a fake beef. And you see why they didn't want him to take that fight the way he did Triple G. So they talking about Anthony Direll. Derevianchenko didn't even receive an offer. They lying, bro. They not going to fight Derevianchenko at 168. And you know the matchmaker Robert Ortiz gets on Instagram and say Billy Joe Saunders born. What's going on? Is the zone ain't got the money. You know what I'm saying? So they looking for a cheaper opponent. They looking for a cheaper opponent, man. So I know they was trying to get David Lemieux, but the zone would never. Well, they wouldn't approve David Lemieux right now. So I mean, they wanted to fight David Lemieux. Jaime, you know, I don't. I guess they didn't consider Jaime. Jaime gonna be fighting. I heard he gonna wait till September, but they say in July. But I heard from closer, he may wait till audience come back. It was said that he might fight on the Jorge Linares card. I mean the Ryan Garcia's card. But for Canelo, it don't really matter. I'm not sure if they gonna change his purse, but I think they're trying to get Billy Joe to take less. That's kind of my synopsis of it. So if they can get Billy Joe to take less, then so be it. But um, you know, we'll see what happens with that situation. But I can tell you, Billy Joe is their number one option. I'll double check this. Give me a minute, and I'll tell y'all the latest and the greatest news going on in boxing that y'all probably don't care about. Um, Hold on. He said got three opponents they have in mind. Billy Joe's the first option. Anthony Direll's the last option, and Derevianchenko is their last option. So, and Derevianchenko's manager said that um, they haven't got an offer yet. So, let me read this off real quick. TV Kim said the WBO mini tournament at 75 is basically taking place because Gilberto Ramirez punted away his opportunity to fight for a vacant title left by Canelo. So, like I told y'all that months ago, Zero is probably trying to buy his contract out and go to the zone. So, he turned down a fight with Alvarez for the WBO. Heard the Canelo Derevianchenko is BS. Told y'all the three options. Jaime versus Antonio Gutierrez July 4th, which I'll explain that more. Listen, Nevares comes back June 20th. Jaime could be on the same card as Ryan. Garcia Burchett will fight June 27th. Never mind on Jaime. He's going to wait until September so he can fight with an audience. Also saying Mike Coppinger, Canelo Alvarez on September 12th is they considering, obviously Anthony Direll said that. Caleb playing Jaime, Billy Joe, David Benavidez, David Lemieux, Serhiy Derevianchenko, possible opponents for Canelo in September, and Triple G and Murata for December. So we can go on. Saying it's Bob Arum fault, we won't see Chocolito versus Strada 2. Great matchup with legendary Bob Arum today, top ranked office. I can't thank Bob and his team enough for giving us these massive opportunities. So Bob Arum stopped Maloney from Australia from fighting. Uh, I guess he did. He had something to do with Estrada and Chocolito not fighting. I think Maloney is an interim title holder. So yeah, that happened. So yeah. Other than that, if I got any questions? If not, I'm gonna blow this popsicle stand. I think somebody asked me about somebody fighting. I can't remember. I'm not gonna try to remember. Y'all got any questions? Questions. Any questions? Close. Close. Yeah. Good. I'll get out of here. All right. See y'all niggas later. Hit that subscribe button. Share the video. We go.